want the midnight voice, not the LaDon Black.
Listen, the girls in the rut.
Listen, make sure y'all catch me on Twitter every Thursday at 11 p.m.
Chill with your OnlyFans,
Okay.
bro.
Do y'all ever watch the podcast
You will
online?
not be talking.
Yeah, it sounds
I
good.
be dying laughing.
Yo, it's hilarious, yo. Niggas
When y'all
be
just
talking
watch
over-
us.
Yes, it
Yo,
is funny. This
I
was funny.
I said
Definitely
today.
do be funny.
I ain't gonna lie, I watched episode 5 through 9 today.
Okay.
Everybody's a character. You're a character.
He's definitely
He's
a character.
definitely
You a character.
I am definitely a character, and what I like about my character is that everybody attacks him.
They expect it too.
Chief was
Oh,
like,
that's what they were
and you
saying
think
when I
that's
said
a
I ain't
flex?
like your energy. I ain't get it. I ain't get it at first.
He's
I was
like,
being
and
genuine.
you
I ain't know that you get.
That's a flex.
Use
That's
a
a flex
punch
to
in
you.
the
That's a flex.
That's a flex.
Your man sleeping with other girls coming back to you. That's a flex. This man is crazy.
Yeah, he been recording this whole
I
time.
know, bro. I'm fine.
Got it, Chief.
What's going on, everybody? This is the Toxic Clinic episode number 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Count them up.
We hit Bill Russell.
Oh, I'm here on the 11th, but I'm here on the 11th.
On your level.
That's a good number. 11 is a good number.
11, 11.
There you go. There you go. There you
We
go.
on the Bill Russell right now.
Yeah, I mean,
We on the Bill Russell right now. If you know, you know. You see what I'm saying?
I'm the one twice over.
Uh-oh, talk.
Here we go.
I'm sorry, that was the rapper.
See that? I'm gonna pull the record up.
Let me just chill.
What it is? Toxic Clinic.
Toxic Clinic episode. The Toxic Clinic episode number 11, y'all. Today, our topic is going to be double standards. How y'all feel about that?
Double standards. But before we get into
Sir, what's the last?
Before we get into the double standards, we need to go around and introduce ourselves like we normally do.
Let's get it.
Let's introduce ourselves.
As usual, it's
Let's
crazy.
stop the toxic corner. I mean, the Bishop's corner.
The toxic corner
Get it
is
right. You
crazy.
know what the Bishop going on,
man.
man. First of all, y'all know who it is. Your boy Chief The Party Rocka, a.k.a. the real MVP, a.k.a. Mr. a.k.a. himself, a.k.a. I am that soul Taj.
Soul side.
Yeah, soul tie's crazy.
Every time.
Straight from the corner, you know it's about. Let's go.
Okay, Bob.
Y'all
Bishop
know what
out.
it is. Y'all know what it is right here.
Bishop.
We're gonna jump
Bishop
in.
and toxic.
And I'm just here. I'm
We got
just.
special guests. No,
Special
guest.
Hold on, y'all.
Always got
Special guest, y'all.
Listen, we always got special guests. Go
Thank
ahead.
you. No, you do this.
We always got special guests, man. So no need to come in here and be humble. You see what I'm saying? Because you got a glow up. You see what I'm saying? You got
A glow up is
toxic.
crazy.
So being humble ain't going to work around here.
No.
So
Now,
please
let's go.
introduce yourself and let it be known that you want to Toxic
Correctly.
Clinic. Episode 11, which is a great number, as you just said.
I'm too old to be getting coerced into
Let's
talking
get it.
how.
Let's get it.
You feel me? It's like, nah, but it's the pretty girl Tiara Laniece. You already know what it is. DTLR Radio, Pretty Girl Radio. I'm in this.
That's what I'm talking.
She in this.
No. She's short
She
herself.
in this.
Fashion.
In this.
Y'all heard that?
We
Emphasis
gonna
on
get into
Extra.
that. We might got double down and bring her back for an actual interview.
She in this.
Let's really interview what she really about. You see what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Accolade.
I like
Right?
accolades.
I'm not doing this with y'all.
So that's our special guest. We got a. Of course, she's no guest. She's original.
Oh my
A part of
gosh.
the Toxic
What's your
Clinic.
name, yo?
It's your girl, Boss Lady T.
AKA?
Toxic T.
AKA?
Miss Taylor, baby.
AKA today.
But y'all new today.
Jewel.
He calling me Jewel. Don't pay him no mind. Y'all hear that? Don't pay him no
Of course,
mind.
y'all know what's next, man.
Jewel.
Y'all already know. You already know who it is, man. You know. Detail D, a.k.a. King of Toxic, a.k.a. if your girl's in a rut, spit in the butt.
Ew!
You big girl.
Where am I?
Y'all already know, last but not least,
Get the
hashtag
cat
got
on.
that glow, got my edges, no face sheen, got white teeth, and I got good jeans. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag Toxicity, hashtag your girlfriend's favorite boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is.
Okay, what Blue told you? What Blue called?
Oh, hashtag AKA Mr. Adorable.
Mr. Adorable is insane. That's crazy.
I like that. You are adorable.
Toxic.
This nigga tree. We not gonna do this.
Oh, just pinch his
Here we
cheeks.
go.
Just pinch his cheeks.
The car going down again.
That one right there.
So, now that you said that, you call me adorable. It actually goes to what we're about to talk about, the double standards.
Okay.
So we're going to start with a simple one real quick. When they talk about compliments, right?
Yes.
It's like one way you can compliment women, one way you can call a woman beautiful, but would you call a man beautiful, right? Right? It's like a double standard. Like, do men really get called beautiful or gorgeous or pretty? Like, whenever you get called those names, it normally reflects what a woman would be called.
Right.
If a man get called gorgeous, it's because he got a lot of how I want to say it.
It's a lot going on.
He got a lot going on. So let's start with Boss Lady T. Let's start with Boss Lady T.
Right.
When we talk about complimenting men and the double standard, what type of compliment you think is like a double standard? Like you can compliment a man and a woman. Can you call a woman handsome?
Hold on. Keep that right there.
Can a man get a bad bitch?
Some handsome ass.
He can act like one.
But can he
Can he be one, though?
Sorry, y'all.
Can he be one?
Yeah, can you call a man a bad bitch? And will he really be able to carry that mantra around?
That's disrespectful as hell.
Yeah, it's definitely an insult.
What about a woman having big dick energy?
Hey, yo.
Or what about that? Because that's kind of similar to the same thing, right?
But women take pride in
People
having
say
big dick energy.
Girl got big
I'm
dick.
sorry.
I don't want to have big dick energy.
I don't either.
But I've told
I
I've
hope
had.
y'all don't
I'm
have
told
it.
I've had it.
There you go. How you feel about
I
it?
didn't take it offensive though.
Toxic.
I just was like, I guess that means that I'm well grounded. I don't know. Big dick energy. That's
what
what
it means,
I
grounded.
get from men.
Bravado.
Big dick energy from a man. It's like that man. He
Toxic.
wow. He ooh. So that's what I'm giving. I'm ooh.
You give that up.
Not you giving off the ooze.
Mojo's Kitchen checking in,
So do
y'all.
you feel as though when it comes to double standards that a man can't be complimented with the gorgeous? Like you can't.
No,
Like,
that's out of pocket.
that's out of pocket.
Yeah, handsome.
Respect.
I don't know. That's it.
That's it, just
That's all y'all get.
Gorgeous is a bit far. I definitely be
And we
like,
is pretty
you
boys.
are beautiful.
You're a pretty boy.
Beautiful.
am a glower.
Y'all think
A glower is crazy.
Bananas.
you like it?
I am a glory is bananas.
There's nothing wrong with being a pretty boy.
Hold on, y'all
Call me
hear
a
this?
glower.
He
Yes,
was
it's
like
like-
gorgeous.
Hey, yo, Tush,
I hear
talking about,
him.
yo.
How would
I
you
hear
take
him.
that, D?
I hear him.
Did you see how he did that? He was
Yes.
How would I take what?
It's like
He
when
started glowing as soon as he said it.
Hey, listen, he was like,
He was glowing. He was
You gonna
glowing.
blush.
I was watching Dragon Ball Z real
I
quick.
said, you gonna blush.
It's not a.
You gonna
I
blush.
ain't gonna blush about shit, but I
gonna
mean,
blush about
Yo, get red.
I mean, you know, when I come out the barbershop, I can
Your
be
cheeks
any
get
of the
rosy and shit.
Any of the above. It's not.
When she said handsome or a fine man.
Handsome or a fine man. So, special guest.
Yes.
Pretty T, right?
Yes, look at her.
Pretty T. Don't have me keep saying it, because I'm going to start flirting for real, right?
All right.
So, Pretty T.
This guy.
Set it up.
When it comes to the double standards and compliments, because I want to get in depth with the double standards. I just
name
want to
is
start with
bad.
this. How do you feel about the double standard when it comes to compliments? Like, can you compliment a woman and call her one thing and call a man the same thing and then mean the same thing? Or would it come off as being disrespectful or something like that?
I mean, at times when we say certain things, we are being disrespectful. So I think it would be a specific phrase. Like if I be like, "Oh, you a bad bitch," then that's one of those things. Like I'm definitely throwing shade.
You a sassy ass nigga, man.
If I call you sassy, if I call you spicy, like I'm
Sassy.
Yeah,
A spicy tuna.
yes, I'm going. Spicy tuna is wild. Like I would definitely, I'm being disrespectful at that.
She toxic. If she calls you,
But if I
she
say
calls
you're
you-
beautiful, I'm just saying like I really checked out your attributes and I'm like, this is a beautiful man. Like you feel me? And it's not more so just your physical features. It's like when you talk, your swag is crazy. Like you are beautiful. Like a beautiful individual. Now, if I call you a beautiful individual, you'd be like, oh, all right, cool, thank you. But if I call you a beautiful man, you offended. Like, so I guess it depends on if we add on the you're a man or you're a woman, if it's going to be like one of those things where you're going to take offense to it.
So finishing the phrase.
Absolutely.
So a word can be one thing, but when you couple it up into a whole structured sentence, it come off a little different.
Yeah, because if I say you beautiful as shit, like you should be offended. Be offended.
Get your fat cat.
Now he gonna fix his bun. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of Now get your pocketbook.
Yo, set.
Yo, got him.
Yo,
I just realized
is
what
he
he
running
said,
around though?
Yo, we got the man stuck.
Please.
Yeah, right.
Yo.
So hold on.
Yo.
Wow. It's wild.
So
It's wild.
double standard. When
Out of order.
Out of order. Like I said,
so
time out.
You heard when Pretty T saying, she saying, nah, you can, it's more of a phrase. Like if you couple it with a phrase, it could come off disrespectful, it could be shade, right? Mm-hmm. Minister of Toxic, when it comes to double standard compliments, where are you with it? Is there a double standard? Do it ever come off disrespectful? Or is it all the same?
I think what make it disrespectful is the tone. About how you say what you say. Like, case in point, somebody say, man, You beautiful for an ugly nigga. They like, wait,
Whoa!
wait, what? Like,
Yo,
They was talking about your soul.
No, say they talking you beautiful for an ugly nigga. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Like a shot.
It be all on the tone what you say, yo.
Oh my
It be different
God.
right here, bro.
They were saying you got a beautiful soul despite your face. Despite your face, you got a beautiful soul.
Yo, whatchamacallit this shit? I've been saying you ain't wild shit. Like, yeah, you cute for a fat girl. That's like
that's the one.
Like a backhand comment.
That's kind of like
That's like a compliment and a backhand at the same time.
Fat girl.
Listen,
Yeah, that's a wild. That's wild.
Oh, hey, D about to tell you, I'm the king of that shit. I just be on Clubhouse to say the wildest shit. And respectfully, he be like, you know what, ain't that bad from Chief.
Yo,
I'm the king of it. I do all that shit.
Some of the shit that nigga got.
And then without checking. Nobody would check me either. That's the bad part. Am I lying?
I'm on there now.
Oh, yeah, Lord, listen. You was on that bitch, we run that comment.
I'm not messing with you.
I said all types of shit. It didn't matter what.
We started with Clubhouse.
You was trolling. Y'all was the big trolls.
So let's take Clubhouse for instance, right?
One of the best.
Is it like a double standard when it comes to Clubhouse and Instagram? Like how you communicate with somebody on Clubhouse,
Totally different.
would you communicate with them on
Completely
Instagram?
different.
Totally different.
Because you think about it, when you put words on things for real, people take it how they want to take it. When you ever put an expression on what you're saying for real, people know if you in a joking manner or on serious.
Do you?
Plus everybody
on
Clubhouse think they're a philanthropist.
So Bob, when you
words they
hear
don't
him
even know how to
say,
spell.
he gave you a couple phrases like "you cute for a fat girl" or "you cute as a button," right? Like certain shit like that. You tell a kid some shit like
But
that.
buttons are obsolete at points in time. Like I'm covering my button right now.
You covering your belly button.
I'm covering both of them, the buttons in my pants and everything. So you can be cute and you unseen. So cute as a button is like one of those things. Like you cute, but
I ain't gotta see you, nigga. So you good.
But normally you want to see somebody that's cute, or you want to see something that's cute. Normally you don't hide what's cute. It's kind of hard. Like you made a statement earlier off camera. Like, I mean, you can't be upset if you pretty. Right? Like if I started.
Oh, if you would have been like, oh, it was pretty light skinned chick that hopped out the truck.
Not just little light skinned lady, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to something like that, Bob, how you look at those cliches, those phrases, those compliments? Would you call your homeboy handsome? Would you, if a girl pulled you up and said, "Put me on one of your homeboys"? Put me on one of your homeboys.
Why did his face drop like that? He said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa."
Put me on one of your homeboys.
Tap it in the comments, y'all. We read the comments.
And describe to me how your homeboy look. Would you do that? Would that be off color or would that be fine because you just complimenting your homeboy?
That's definitely out of bounds for me.
Okay.
I'm not going to speak to that. I'm going to let a person judge in that situation. But as far as that, the double standards, you don't supposed to do that as a man. You get what I'm saying?
No.
I ain't with that.
And I asked somebody that too.
I'm not selling you to my
I don't know how to give your homeboy a nod, and I respect if you trying to give him the nod in the situation, saying he's not ugly. It's cool.
But even saying he's not ugly is the same thing as saying he's handsome. It's the same thing because you're still not saying he's ugly.
No, right? Because a nigga,
Men know what that man was like.
Y'all sound like y'all confused to me.
Yeah. I mean, I'm asking because I'm saying you got new industry compliments from man to man where you get on there, they be talking about he look this, look that, and then the third, but they be masculine. Right? Like they still have those kind of compliments. I'm saying, so
I think that's
is it a double standard? You think that's a double standard? A woman can compliment a woman, but a man can't compliment a man.
Yeah.
I think women are more secure in who we are than y'all are. And that's why y'all having an issue with crossing those bounds. Like we could be like, dang, I see them titties sitting and y'all
City.
you feel me? Like we could say that. No, I'm just saying we could say that, right? And it won't be like, oh,
she giving face.
Oh, it's crazy. But if you tell your homeboy like, oh, that's big Bippin', I see you with the y'all mean, you look good. No, you look good. When you put that, you look good on there. Everybody start looking around like,
I disagree.
I mean, he do look good, but did you have to say it? Like,
I disagree.
We all watching. Did you have to say it? Like, that's how y'all be.
I ain't gonna big you up.
That is how y'all be.
That's how y'all be.
Like, so
I'm a compliment the Bip. I ain't really compliment.
You ain't gonna say the good part.
So much like that. Like
I disagree.
See what I'm saying? Like he confused with his answer right now. He like,
let's come to the king of time. This is some real toxic shit though. Hey, let's come to the king of
That's what it
toxic.
is.
So you heard several different things, right?
I sure did.
I mean, from Toxic T to Pretty T.
Salute to Lyle.
The Bishop's Corner been crazy. You know what I'm saying? How do you really feel when it comes to complimenting women and it being a certain way, right? And is the double standard messed up because like Pretty T was just saying, a woman can compliment another woman, but a man, like she said, we kind of like, we ain't as secure as women is, so that's why we don't do it or we kind of confused about it. How do you look at that?
Okay, first of all, I don't give a fuck about what my homeboys or another man feels about me. You understand? I don't need that validation. Now, hearing it from a woman, yes. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
It feels better.
It feels better. Like, you know, like, she's like, I like your face, I like your beard. Oh, you want to sit on it? Okay. You know.
Whoa.
I'm not thinking like that about, like, my
My
homeboys don't got to tell me none of that. Like, the most I expect is like, yo, damn, boy, you I ain't style, you fresh. You know what I'm saying? You killed that shit. My nigga, all right, cool. Damn, yo bipped up. That's it. Don't tell me I look good. Don't tell me, damn, boy, you look nice. I'm gonna probably smack the shit out you. Like, I don't.
Oh, you big toxic.
I don't do
that.
Yeah. Like, that's my dog right there.
Toxic.
These my homeboys in real life. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I might be like, oh yeah, yo got the fresh bun. Okay, shorty, I see. That's it. It ain't going beyond that.
I mean, but you complimented a ponytail on a man.
It's a bun.
He got a ponytail. You complimented his ponytail.
It's a bun.
You complimented his ponytail.
That's his
I mean, can I get a little toxic? Just a little bit.
I'm like that. I'm like, okay, Bob got the fresh locks. Okay, got your shit here, shorty. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, I'm not about to be like up and down. Like, nigga, I don't care that much. That's my dog.
You got the chapstick on. Oh, snap.
The chapstick is nuts.
Fall, right? Like, damn, boy, hold up. That shirt make your arms look a little big. Like, get the fuck out my face, yo. Y'all be soft, yo. What's wrong with y'all?
That shirt. Oh my God. It's a little small. It's a little big in it today, don't it? It's a little small.
So I guess the way I'm looking at it is that I think a compliment is a compliment, right? Like, for instance, I said you was dipped up. But I guess
and that's cool. I respect that.
What I'm saying is that I think as guys we just use different slang terms to compliment. Right. Like, shorty, you cutting up, or yo, that shit dumb. That shit go on air, right? Whereas though we don't use the typical compliments. We don't say that shit pretty, or you handsome, or you doing, like, we don't say the typical words. For sure. We use slang words, slang terminology where we use the compliments. And I think that's probably where we missing the idea of the compliment at. Like,
that's a Baltimore thing, though.
Oh yeah, no, I think it's a little bit.
When you go down south, men really compliment you like, "Oh, you're gorgeous, you're beautiful." Like, that's a Baltimore thing. That's a.
Well, I guess we can talk about the geographics then because.
I'm just talking about.
She's just talking about the verbiage.
Okay,
she's just talking about the verbiage.
I'm not talking about men on men. No.
Yeah, no, she's just talking about the verbiage.
Yeah.
You tried to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you beautiful, baby.
But I think that's more so. Like you said, it's a Baltimore thing. I think that's where the lingo come from. Then the vernacular that we're going to use here,
right?
But we're going to use here to compliment a guy. It's going to be more slang than the actual term. Yeah. Because like Pretty T was saying, and nobody want to hear from a homeboy, yo, you look good today. But if you got something on, but if you cutting up, like if you got
putting that shit on, nigga, I see you.
That's cool. That's cool. You got that shit on.
I see you, my nigga. I see you.
Clean,
right.
But it means the same thing. It means the same thing.
Well, guess what? I don't care. Say it the way I want to hear it.
Wow, guess what? You ain't getting no damn compliments today.
Or don't say it at all, man.
That's why I said you ain't getting no compliments.
Because listen, a girl could say a compliment to you, and she could form it as a compliment, but the whole time you take it as an insult. So at the end of the day, the way you say it.
I heard some of the worst
things. And then somebody might compliment you, you take it as flirting, and it's really ain't
fair point.
Absolutely.
Hey, fair point. So like 2 weeks ago, my homeboys went to a wedding. My homeboy was dressed. I said, boy, that's the fuck I'm talking about. When you put that shit on, I see you, shorty. Cleaning the boy to hell. I gave his compliments.
But it meant the same shit.
He did that,
clean, didn't he?
He did that, though. He did that.
He told him he was cute.
That's why I said they're confused, bro.
Boy to hell. He did that.
So maybe what Pretty T said, it really makes sense then. We more so they more secure with who they are and how they are, and we more so worried about how it's coming off.
Yeah, how people perceive it. Yeah.
But it's saying the exact same thing.
Yes.
Yeah, you better shape it right.
But so even with that being said, when it comes to double standard, there's always a different perception. Like that's the reason why the double standards is crazy, because it's always a different perception. Even when it comes to promiscuity, right? Whereas though a man, we can be out here willy-dilly slinging whatever we doing,
sure.
But yet a female be out here, they trying to do the same thing, and now
But that's how I be with y'all. I be like, ho. I see y'all spreading it around, and I be like, ho. Same way y'all say hold up, I say hold to y'all. I don't want no man that's out here.
But is it that you don't want somebody that's out there, or
I don't want somebody that's out here getting what you're giving me. Like, what's special about you? Like y'all say, what's special about you if you didn't give it to all these other guys?
But everybody has had.
Are we talking about the promiscuity?
Right. Yeah.
We're not talking about somebody that's had a past relationship or things like that. We're talking about somebody that's just out here like, oh, yo, I be out here. You feel me? I hit her. I hit our cousin. I hit this. I hit that. Like, I look at y'all like y'all for the streets too. And I stay away from men that really be out here. Like, I don't see, like, what's the prize in that? The same way y'all say. So what am I winning?
Why is it frowned upon though?
I don't know. Y'all tell me. That's how y'all feel.
You know what I'm saying? Even for a man, you stay away from them type. Because why would somebody stay away from that if?
Because if you're in relationships and you're dealing with people and it don't work, that's different. Then you like, oh, yo, I got shorty at home, but shorty look good tonight. I'm a da 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 da, and then I'm a blocker. Like, but why? You feel me? But that's toxic, right? But why did you even want to try this?
She toxic.
You being promiscuous for no reason. You just want something else, something new. Like, what is that? I don't like that, because that means you can't buckle down and not even commit, but just make a decision and be disciplined enough to move forward. A lot of people that's out here doing whatever is whatever to me. Like, you are whatever.
Yes.
Chill.
Hold on.
Like I said, I just posted something yesterday that said it's a difference between getting bitches and getting quality bitches, okay?
Man, a lot of y'all know we got quality.
Same thing with females.
It's the same.
That's what I was about to say. Same thing with males and females.
A person get dick or pussy anywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's a difference between being able to get it anywhere and getting quality. Because just because you can get dick or pussy anywhere, that don't mean it's good quality dick or pussy.
That's a fact.
But how do you know? How do you know if it's quality if you don't taste every?
You gotta taste it.
No.
You got to taste it.
But that's why I want to know. Life is like a box of chocolates. You gotta taste every piece until you find out.
No, you just toxic. Cut it out.
After you touch the stove and it's hot, right? You gonna dip your hand in the campfire too?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you don't know if it's as hot as the stove.
That sounds crazy.
Curiosity.
I think that's what people don't have common
That
sense.
sounds nuts.
If every piece of candy,
but it's fire though.
Wait a minute.
It's both fire. It's fire.
But if one fire is red,
no, whoa! Don't say race. Say gender.
Or we're no. Oh, I know you're.
Because once I touch the stove and it's hot and it's fire, the next fire I'm going to know it's hot. I'm not going to do that.
But
you know,
if you use,
I'm not, and you're not all men.
If you use the fire example, I can understand that, right? But we can't use the fire example because now you add a tangible feeling to it. We talking about what
it's hot. I said it's hot.
All right, but if you look at a piece of
fire
candy,
not created equal.
That was
fire not
that's
created
horrible.
equal.
Because I can put my hand over a lighter.
That's why I said let's take the fire out. Let's say a piece of candy. If you eat all Snicker bars, right? All of them on the outside is a Snicker bar. You know that's a Snicker bar. I know exactly what that Snicker bar look like. But when you bite into it, one might be aged by 10 years. Another one might be aged by 2 years. Another one might be brand new, fresh out the pack. But if you don't taste it, you don't know that. You don't get the freshness out of it.
I'm gonna tell you
what I mean by that.
I'm gonna tell you what I never did. I never had the Snickers with the white chocolate.
So imagine biting the Snickers with white chocolate.
I'm not. It's not my flavor, baby.
It's your preference.
But I'm saying
it's not my flavor, baby.
So what I'm saying,
you have to understand what you want. If you don't understand what you want, then you're gonna go for anything.
That went all over your head.
But
I got it.
I'm just saying,
Bingo.
living, right? You still gotta try whatever you need.
You don't gotta try it.
Peanut butter.
You have to know you in order to
Why
make
you think you should
decisions.
try?
You need to.
I go the white
because
chocolate.
nobody knows them as soon as they know them, right?
You don't.
Everybody go through a life process of getting to know them.
Right.
Whether it can be 21, it can be 18, it can be 80.
Okay.
But you had to go through life to know you. Nobody just wakes up and say, this me, and I'm not going to do nothing else. Because if that was the case, it wouldn't be a lot of single baby mothers and fathers. It wouldn't be a lot of destroyed relationships. It wouldn't be a lot of I'm trying this job, because I found a job that was for me.
Question.
Now, if that was the case, if it was that absolute, then yeah, I think we all.
So I have a question, right? When you see the 2 Snickers, right? You got the chocolate one, and then you got the white chocolate one. What's the first thing you do in order to get to the Snickers? What do you do?
I'm confused.
What do you when you buy Snickers? It has a wrapping on it. It has a wrapping. All right, it has they 2 separate Snicker bars. They both have wrappings. What do you do first to get to the Snickers?
Open it up.
Oh, bingo! There we go.
That sounds like proper vetting to me.
So how long do it take for you to get to know a female?
Yeah.
Not
anybody.
Just literally knowing her.
I would think
if you like her and want to pursue her.
You got to take the wrapping off first.
I'm not disagreeing with that, but I'm saying the wrapping is still the same identical wrapping for all.
You can't.
So
it's not.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not.
When you change the wrapping and say there's a white chocolate and a black chocolate, now you changing the wrapping.
So
but if they all black chocolate, you got to at least unwrap it to find out what chocolate it is.
I'm pretty T and she toxic T.
We both T's.
Is the part of us. You can see a difference right now. But you see, you can see the difference though. There's a difference right here. Literally, you can see a difference.
But if it's packaged the same. If it's packaged the same.
That's why I said the white chocolate and the
that are packaged different.
One of them is brown and the other one is yellow.
And I'm only gonna go after the one that I want.
But how do you know what you want?
But
how do you know?
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta start with yourself first. You can't put your mouth on it first because you gotta open the wrapping. If you bite through the plastic, then that's crazy. Yeah, you crazy.
I like how she did that. That was good.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying I think you're missing where I'm saying if they all package the same. You still gotta try which one before you know what you want.
None of us are packaged the same.
We are. We're all a human.
You have a ponytail.
So when you unwrap the wrapper, you can look and see, break it open and see if you want it or not.
You have a ponytail. It's fucking.
I was just gonna mess with him for the rest of the day. But no, I'm dead serious.
Because
he has locks.
She's talking in an individual perspective. I'm talking in a generalized perspective.
And generally, we're all different.
Generally, we all different inside. We're all packaged
outside too. Outside too.
We all package the same stuff.
You and Bob don't look the same to me, even though both of y'all got hair.
We both have
both of y'all got hair, but y'all don't have the same hairstyle.
We both men.
That's the only thing, though.
That's the.
I gave you the Snickers. They both Snickers, but they both Snickers though. I mean, you know,
I understood it.
I was just trying to say that because we just got to do our research. I think if we do our research more, we won't have so much of that toxic feel or the single mothers or the single dads or the broken homes and things like that. I think we're too curious beyond even knowing ourselves. We don't know ourselves. We're not curious enough to get to know ourselves, but we're curious enough to get to know other people.
Agreed.
That's wild to me.
But that was why I was saying, I don't mean to go back and forth. I want to get everybody else.
I love her.
What I'm saying is that's the point of.
Gotta relax, Drew. Gotta relax.
Relax.
Love her.
Gotta relax.
When I was going towards
She's so
the life.
intelligent.
Nobody just wakes up and know who they are.
That's true.
That's all I'm saying. That's the reason. So even when you say you got to do more research, it takes a long time to do research on yourself because a lot of people don't want to unpack the shit that's in themselves.
Yeah. Me and you talked earlier off camera, right? We both said we used to go to Red Maple.
Yeah.
You ain't walking there like I want her. You was like, nah. No,
I'm agreeing. When I walked in there, like she probably
hated
when she walked past you, like, I don't like that perfume. You feel me? You know what you want. That's all I'm saying.
We're gonna look at me.
Oral steak sound like it. Oral steak.
That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm not talking about the groundwork. I'm talking about just knowing. Like
so when it comes to double standards, right? Listen, who tries not to know somebody more or them knowing themselves more than? Let's go with that.
Say that again.
As a double standard,
like two things.
No, as a double standard, who don't want to know themselves? They want to know the other person and not themselves more. Is it the man or the woman?
I wouldn't say it's neither one of us. What I will say is we do a lot of things on the outside to cover and or protect who we really are, because a lot of us are really sweethearts, but we feel like we're gonna get taken advantage of.
Hold on, excuse me, man. Say that again. A lot of y'all what?
A lot of us are really sweethearts.
I agree with that.
So we put up this front of whatever, whether it's the woman with the weave or the nails or whatever she wears. She's either trying to make you like what she's showing you versus who she really is.
I see. So,
and we see that even with men. Like, we know half of these niggas is broke, but they look good on the outside. We know half of these women is bald headed, but they look good on the outside.
So I agree with us.
Girl, I had to because he said, "Oh my God."
Go ahead. Bishop Bob. Right? Because the Bishop corner is always lit.
Look, he got a thought.
And
trying to hold on to it too.
Not only is y'all always lit, right? Because even with the special guest, she got y'all even litter, right?
Yeah.
Is it saying?
Turn us up.
Litter. Did you catch it?
I caught it. I was about to say it, bro.
Okay, all right. It's a bar.
Give me a chance.
Nobody else caught it but her.
Litter is crazy.
I got one for him. I've been caught the ball. I've been around.
They caught it.
I catch everything.
Bishop Bob, when it comes to double standards, and we just went back and forth, right? When it comes to that about men and women, and knowing what you want and who you are, who do you think is more into who they want to be with instead of who they are, so they can want to be with them?
I think it's women, but I don't think that's a negative thing. I think that's just the natural order of things. Like, they looking for a protector, provider type of thing, so they looking for a man. You get what I'm saying? Men, we ain't really, you feel me, that attached. You know what I'm saying? Where he lay his hat is his home. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's where.
Well, when you say women though, and you say because they looking for a protector, do you think that what they looking for is not what they really deserve, or not deserve, what they need? Because they might be looking for what they want, but what they need is something different.
He can't say that because he just said the natural order of things. But go ahead.
I was just about to say, I was gonna double down.
That's gay.
I was gonna double down on that. Like, it's the natural order thing. So they are nurturers. They gonna fit in with that.
She toxic. Goddamn bad.
So she did answer your question, right? But Minister Toxic, you say you had something. You had something to say. You had to ask Pretty Tia a question. Plus, I want you to answer the question as far as when it comes to double standards and the men and women knowing yourself, or they worried about knowing the other person to get that person in their circle.
I think people just try to fit what they think the other person wants too much. I think people try to be actors too much, men and women.
Conform.
I think we so busy trying to be caught up to what they think they need and try to fit that purpose, versus us men our natural selves. And that's why shit fuck up. Men and women do it. We both do it.
But she said do more research on yourself. How do you get that data without living and trying things?
There's no such thing. You gotta live through trial and error.
So if it's 2 pieces of chocolate though,
yeah, you gotta figure it out.
No, listen.
How you know you don't like something you ain't tasting shit?
But
no. How you know you don't like something you don't taste it?
But why try everything when you have an idea of what you want?
Because everybody always feel they can do better. Always feel they can have better or have more.
Which means that you don't quite know who you are.
So how you? So we don't know who you are. You gotta experience it to figure out who you are. So like, I get to the point. Like, let's just say I love white rice. Right? I love white rice. Hypothetical.
You like white rice type.
No.
Why I gotta be white?
No, I'm just saying. Shut up, Chris.
Why I gotta be white?
Be quiet. Malcolm XZY.
Not too much on the good brother Malcolm now.
Listen, all I'm saying is, let's say I like white rice, right? And I never had dark rice before, brown rice before.
You never had brown rice?
I never had brown rice before, right? I always get brown. No. I don't like brown rice. I'm not gonna knock it. I'm not gonna knock it if I never had it.
Yes,
I'm gonna knock it until I had it.
No, yes you are.
I gotta have it. No, I gotta have it.
Listen, you go to Chipotle and they say you want brown or white. No, I'm just saying they say you want brown or white. You gonna go with white because that's what you're familiar. But you're familiar with it though.
What I'm saying is we go with comfortability. So we comfortable with, we're not gonna try new things. But if we don't try new things, how we know we dislike something? We have to try it at least. So when he said something about the Snicker bar, right? If it's white chocolate and dark chocolate, right? And it's the same wrapper for real. And I'm always having dark chocolate, I like it. Why wouldn't I try white chocolate and see I might like it more, I might like it less? That's experience. We learn from trial and error. We learn from trial and error.
Listen,
You're going to encourage your child to a whole bunch of range of food.
I got to
their appetite for what they like.
I'm going to give you a perfect example.
I want to try it.
You go out, right? You go out with your woman, right? You go eat somewhere, right?
What's that?
And you get what you normally get, and they get something. You might not relate, but listen. You go out with a woman for real, you go out to eat something, right? And you get something normally you stick with, right? And she gets something and say, try this. How you know you don't like it if you don't taste it?
Sure.
You got to. You take some. You know what? Damn, this is good. I should order that.
That's the reason.
Trial and error.
The reason why I asked that is because Pretty T is just. She's stuck on you supposed to know yourself.
I love it.
I think she
likes steak, but I like lamb chops. And I make lamb chops.
So, but wait a minute. Before you
I bet you do, Slam. Lamb chops on booty cheeks.
Before you comment.
And that's on who?
Boss Lady T, I like that look, because I know you got something to say. I'm going to come right back to you.
That's us.
On your, I'm weak.
Boss Lady T, it's time to come over to the King's Court.
Come on over.
You
You don't want that. The Queen's got all the throne.
We need to understand coming from Boss Lady T.
Listen,
How do you look at it when it comes to double standards with
That king of chump.
a person knowing himself and wanting somebody
Haters
evil
coming all
and want to
sides,
know
man.
them?
Yeah, they coming.
And who do you think actually do it more? Like, they rather worry about the person that they trying to get to know instead of them actually finding who they are and knowing if that person is even the person that should be in their circle.
Get you right.
Well, I feel like everybody should know that self before they approach the next person. How would you ever know? How would you ever know what you like if you don't dig deep inside? You might just say you like something because you used to it, but the whole
Heavy
time
on
that's
the
not
big
what
D.
you really need. That's not what's really for you.
Relax.
Heavy on the big D. Oh wow, that
I
was
said
crazy.
dig deep.
We heard what she heard. All of us heard what she heard. I ain't gonna hold you. This corner over here was like the whoa, wow.
The big
What did
D.
I say, Chi?
I mean, you repeated it, but I'm telling you, we all heard what she heard.
But like,
It's okay.
a lot of people don't take the time to really figure out exactly
That's
what
why
it is
we
that
thought
they
it.
like. That's why they wind up settling for things that they don't like. Same thing what she said about the rapper. I understood what she was saying. I feel like if it's a white rapper and it's a black rapper, either way, if you want to eat each one of them, you have to unwrap it. That's you getting to know a person. How long does it take for you to really get to know an individual before you like, all right, I don't want this no more? That's not hard. 2-3 days.
Yeah,
a nigga ain't answering.
That was good. Then that was good.
Questions.
But hold on, but I've been on the record about
niggas don't be
liking variety. Like, that's all it is.
Is it?
Variety.
It's nothing wrong with liking variety.
They
That's
all
your
like
preference.
variety.
Listen,
That's
hold
not
on.
making it
That's your
specific.
preference.
Y'all all like variety. Stop.
Everybody is entitled to their preference.
Stop.
However, if I have two Snickers in front of me and it's a white rapper and it's a black rapper, I'm going for the black one. Now, who knows? The taste might taste better in a white chocolate, but I'm familiar with the black rapper. I'm not finna go for the white chocolate. I don't care if you say it's good or not.
But I guess what I was saying, even when I said it to Pretty T, I was saying if it's white chocolate and black chocolate, but both of them rap the exact same way, you don't know that the other one
You
is
have to
But you're
unwrap
going
it
to unwrap
first.
it.
That's what I'm
And that's
saying.
how you figure out if you like the individual or not. 2 to 3 days.
But when do you
Ain't not too.
She toxic. Yo, did she really just say 2 or 3 days?
Yeah, scurvy.
What a cigarette. You
Hey, yo, somebody in the live, yo.
Look, one thing I learned.
Don't be trying to get my girl no Lucy.
What a Lucy boy. You heard?
One thing I learned about men
She
is
go for the
that
best of the head.
y'all don't ask questions that y'all don't want
Not a single-
females to ask y'all. Because y'all know if a female don't ask, if y'all don't ask the female that question, she not gonna ask y'all that back.
Or
Like, say for instance, if you just getting to know a girl, you got a wife at home, well, you got a girl at home. You're not finna ask that girl that you try and get with, do she got a boyfriend? You don't care because you know you got one at home too.
Why not?
that's why. That was her why not.
Wait a minute, that was her why not. Wait a minute. That was
She
her why
said
not.
y'all don't ask questions that y'all don't want to be asked.
No, she was answering.
That's
No.
It's
I don't think it's false.
Personal experience.
It might not be majority, but it's not false.
That's why I keep saying. You know, I always talking general. Right?
Hashtag, get him in. He said it.
Give us a second. One more second. One second. Disagree, boy. One second. So, you heard what Boss Lady said, right? You heard what T said.
He said he heard.
Bishop and the Minister of Toxic. Coming from the King of Toxic and the King's Court, where do you sit at when it comes to all of that? Like you've heard it all. I need to know exactly where you stand at when it comes to that.
I mean, give me a specific question. I want to know.
So you got people that want to know themselves because they keep saying you got to know yourself in order to go after what you like. So is it that you got to know yourself, or you worried about the person fitting into your circle? Because you're really not worried about who you are yourself. How do you feel about people being that way?
Stupidity. if you don't know yourself, how the fuck you gonna go after somebody else?
So how long would it take you to know yourself? Because the same way it can take you 10 years to know somebody else.
Every day.
You can't put a time frame on it.
Every
I learn
day.
something
Every day you
about
learn
myself every
something
single
new.
fucking day.
So
Listen, you can't put a time frame on perfection because something is not something that you never
And, and everybody agree with that. So even if we all agree to that, that means even if you do open a rapper, you'll be opening the rapper, opening the rapper.
Absolutely.
All the time.
But that's why. But we ain't taking no bite out of it.
I already said that. I mean, you gotta put your mouth on it.
I ain't taking no bite
That's
out
all I'm
of it.
saying.
It's cool to get to know you. That's it.
That's all.
She toxic.
Absolutely.
I have a problem with this.
Give my flavor. Oh, I got
It says it on the wrapper.
It said on the rapper.
Yes.
They believe in that.
It's a Snickers.
It's how you know the flavor.
It's a Snickers, bro.
He just want to eat, y'all.
Speaks to the appetite.
He just want to eat. He just want to be a little eater.
Biter
This guy
man.
right here, just walking the bill. First of all,
He just want to eat a little bit.
Who you? That's nuts.
Who you, bro?
Who you?
Man, I'm Kells, man. Y'all know what it is.
Kells, Rude
man.
Boy,
Rude boy, y'all know what time
Funk
it
Line
is.
Jr. Hashtag Kells got that glow.
Oh, they.
Act like y'all know I been
These
here.
are him.
That's what he is. That's what he is. I mean, like,
You introduced him. He supposed to be.
He was. This is so humble.
That was like, who are you? Who are you?
Right.
I'm gonna tell you.
Who you are? I tell you who you are.
Well, talk about.
You gonna be who I say you are today.
You don't have to learn you.
Ain't been on the mic of the year. I don't know. The fuck.
I mean, I'm Kells, Mr. Blunt himself. I say what the fuck I want. You know what I mean? I'm Mr. Rude Boy himself. I got the glow as well.
I got the
You know what
glow.
I'm saying?
As well as.
Hold up.
You a little ashy over there. I don't know.
Hold on, y'all.
She toxic.
Hold on. She toxic. Hold on, y'all. Hey, yo, hold
Not
on.
butter.
But it's okay.
I need the cameras on me
the
real
only
quick.
reason
I got
did
one
that because he
question.
said I say what I want, but when I said that, he was like, "Ooh, I
Hold
want
up.
to
Hold
say
up.
something." And he ain't say it.
Put the-
That was
put the-
just-
put the
no, that
cameras
was
on me
your
real
test, bro.
quick.
That was it.
It's all good.
I got one
It's
question.
all good. I love it.
I love your hair.
So what y'all saying? Put the
I
camera
love
on
your
me
hair.
real quick. So
I couldn't tell him.
if he
he
got
was
the
fine.
glow,
You know, you got me.
and you got the glow.
Nah, it's all good.
What y'all, the glow gang?
Hashtag glow game.
Yeah, glow.
Oh wow.
It's so glow.
Yeah, some bro boys.
I think I'm gonna start
so
using
Listen,
glow.
it's a lot of words. We both got the bun up.
I'm gonna start using it.
I got my bun up.
He says a lot.
It's wrapped up though.
And I'm just letting y'all know when she released that bun, her post gonna do 900,000 views. I promise.
I'm not letting my hair out.
You is.
So, I want to piggyback off of what you
Boss.
said.
Okay.
What's up, Brittany?
So, my thing is this, right? So, y'all talking about experiences, getting to know yourself. Well, I'm gonna take me for example, right?
Okay.
Growing up, I got my own friends.
Slide it over.
Yeah.
The friends that you grew up with, y'all all stay on the same principle, supposedly, right? Now, as you get older, you start meeting different people, right? These different people, they all come from different backgrounds, come from different neighborhoods, they got different experiences. So you introduce y'all introduce each other to what y'all know, like damn, y'all, I kind of like what Chief doing right here. I might like what Bishop doing right here. You know what I'm saying? So not saying that you're easily persuaded, but it's like, all right, cool. Prime example, me and Chief, we went out to Atlanta, right? Went out to Atlanta first time. Me personally, I never thought I'd be out there with Chief, right?
Sorry, Chief.
So I already got a certain mind frame. He's his own person. But while we out there, we learn about each other, right? Now, in my way, I don't talk about me. So you want to know something about me, you got to ask me directly. Otherwise, I ain't answering shit.
Not
I ain't
with
gonna
that
give
nigga.
you shit.
Same.
You know what I'm saying?
She gonna tell you everything he wanna know.
I got something to ask you.
So
Excuse me?
Chi being who he is,
Excuse me.
he
He's talking.
plugged in. He started asking me certain shit that I wouldn't normally answer, and then it's like, okay, cool.
She toxic.
Even though he is who he is, it's like, all right, cool. Then when we out in public, it's like it's the same thing. Like, oh, yo, you like this shit right here, bro? Hell yeah. Like, I would never think he would like fucking long hair and shit, because he'll fucking know what I mean? He is who he is.
Not too much on the west side.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit was on the west side, east side.
So-
He felt that.
Oh, hell
You
no.
felt that shit? He felt the east side.
Yo, the air different over here, bro. Y'all air is too thick.
Definitely different over here.
Y'all air too thick over
Boy,
here,
east side,
man.
nigga.
Go ahead,
Can you still breathe though?
But even with
Hey, I need an inhaler.
Well, that's cool. We
inhaler.
gotta find one
Even
that-
with what you said, right? But after he's shown you who he was, and you know y'all kind of made impressions on each other, like, oh, you going there? All right, cool, I'm gonna go because you said it was fun, and I like you. You're my man. Does it ever play in your mind like, I gotta make sure when I get there that I don't do certain things, like those ground principles, literally, bro, the ground principles that your parents set before you went outside of your house to go to college or
my
things like
ground
that.
principles?
Yeah, like you know, when your parents be like, don't do this, don't do that, do any of that
you don't
stuff
have
pop in
none.
your mind?
No, what I'm saying, I set my own ground principles.
Your parents, anything your parents told you, you just X'd it out. You don't go by none of that.
I had my own morals.
Where you going with it?
None of them came from childhood.
No.
Oh, that's crazy.
So growing up.
Where you going
So
with
growing
it?
up, listen, real quick. Growing up,
He said no.
through my experiences, I built my own morals and what I stand for. Certain shit I'm gonna go for, a lot of shit I ain't. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I built my circle. Now, of course, everybody that you meet is not going to be in compliance with what you stand for. Everybody got different ways of morals and standards, right? Mm-hmm. So just like me and Chi, we have similarities, but he stands on what he stand on. I stand on what I stand on. It doesn't mean that we're not going to be able to, you know what I mean, get along. It's just like, yo, I understand who he is. He understand who I am. So we out and about. He already know if I'm with the sis or not. So don't put me in a situation that I'm not on. You know what I mean?
Right, but at the end of the day, you have friends. We've all had friends that are no longer our friends. They did something that went against your morals and standards.
Yeah, I got a best friend who did that.
Yeah, me too. But that's what I'm saying.
You already know.
So
you
that's
already,
what I said.
know.
So that's what I'm saying. Does anything click? Like when I'm not saying him in specific.
Yeah.
When somebody that you rock with is doing something and you be like, yeah, nah, bro, I'm not about to do that.
Yeah, I tell you.
Right.
Can I ask a question?
That's the only point I'm trying to make.
Are they playing off of the getting to know a person?
No,
Now, is
no,
that what this?
no. When he was talking, you confused, right? That's why I was trying to bring it back. I was trying to bring it back. So that's what I'm saying. He was like, oh, when I got with him, I was doing what he was doing. You know, we was chilling, we was doing that. But at the end of the day, I feel like we literally sit and say we want to try something new, right? We want to do what my homeboy doing because I'm cool with him. I be rocking with him. But at the same time, we really sit back and be like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
She be trash.
Oh, so it's that
basically,
white
what it is
Snickers.
It's trash.
And being you, like,
Thank you. I brought it back.
Here we go with
You
the
definitely
Snickers.
brought it back. He made the valid point.
Here we go with the Snickers.
You know,
He brought up the Snickers, bro. I just elaborated.
We can close it. I was just.
So with that being said,
You was confused. I had to bring it back, bro.
Being on, stand on your own principles, and then knowing somebody else, and you getting to know somebody else's principles. We all realize a situation that happened. Mickey Adoku, the coach for the.
I'm happy you said his name because I can't.
Yeah,
I was like Nia Long fiance. You feel me? Beyonce husband.
Why we not touching the real elephant?
She toxic.
Let's do this one first, Dane. Let's do this one first.
Let's do that man. Let's that man. She can't call him by his name.
I don't know his name, bro.
Man, Doku.
If you spell your name on a piece of paper and I cannot pronounce it, I'm gonna tell you to say
If you
it.
respect that man, you'll look his name up.
Yeah, that's why Nia Long know his name and I don't. Period.
Yeah, because he was long.
Nia Long know his name. I don't.
No, Nia.
No, I'm Tiara. No, I'm Tiara.
And that other lady knows his name.
I know your T.
Yeah.
Her name back.
I'm not little anything.
Her name.
I'm Big T. Ooh, yes.
Put your arm up. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I was about to. I ain't want to go
She
too far.
toxic.
Next
Her
question.
name, her real name back.
Being as though we just
Y'all cash at me $10, I'll tell you what it mean.
Doku cheating on his fiance
Near long.
with Nia Long with a female that plays for. I mean, not play. She's a part of the.
She works for the organization.
Works for
Yes.
the organization. I want to know the double standard in women that's sleeping up to get promoted and men that's sleeping up to get promoted, right?
Oh, that's the case? Or are you just saying that might be the
thinking
case?
It might be the
Okay,
case
go ahead.
Because
Go
I'm
ahead.
trying to figure out why would it come out.
Okay.
Like, he's already the coach.
Yes.
What would he be losing or gaining? He would more so lose anything than gaining anything. And this young lady just works for the team in some facet. We don't even know.
She's supposed to be some big wigs wife, girlfriend,
something like that.
fiance.
So somebody had to be losing something. But again, the double standard is: are women able to sleep up more in their career than a man?
Yeah.
I would say yes, but what I was going to say before you asked that question is I find it very odd that when a man cheats, men post it and be like, bro, I feel you. I see why you cheated. But when a woman cheats with a man that makes more money, it's like, you disagreeing and I ain't even finished.
Go ahead.
When a man, but that's what I'm saying. You ain't let me finish. Let me finish my thought.
I like her.
When a woman cheats with a man that makes more money, and girls be like, "Girl, I would have did it too," and y'all saying, "Oh, y'all only want men for money," but women want protection, security.
That's money.
So that's a provider and a protector, right? And men are visual creatures. So we're typically doing the same thing, but for our genders. So when you say who can do it more, it's like, it's one of those things like we both be out here doing some crazy shit.
Out here for us.
Like, because you doing it because she look better than your girl, right? And I'm doing it because he make more money than you.
So is it fair to say that so the double standard I guess would be why is it okay, or what women would say, well, men cheat anyway, not all, but that's how it came out. Well, men do it anyway. The ratio of women to men is way more women than men. And then you got a lot of men I
think that's a lie, but
I mean,
I'm girl power.
Just statistically, right?
Yeah.
So we got way more women than men when it comes to the ratio of women to men, and then we got a lot of men that's down low.
Oh my God! You switching? You moving the goalposts?
Oh my God!
No, I'm taking more. I'm making the ratio even higher.
He was giving us.
I saw it.
He toxic.
So now that increases the ratio of women to men.
Right.
Do you feel like with that ratio being so high that it's okay for a man to do it, and we shouldn't look at it as like, because women say, well, men gonna cheat anyway, and we should look at it like women are not supposed to, or if men can do it, women should be able to do it as well?
I don't.
And get looked at it the same way.
I don't look at it that way. Honestly, I don't want to do anything that a man. Yeah, I don't want to do anything that a man does because I can't do anything that a man does. Like I can't provide and protect him. He can provide and protect me. That's the thing. Is like we kind of get caught up in, oh, if a man can do it, I can do it. I don't want to. I just want you to be who you are. So at the end of the day, if you cheat, right? No, I'm just saying. At the end of the day, if you cheat, protect me from it.
Toxic.
Do everything that you have to do to make sure that I'm not gonna be hurt. And if I'm hurt, then that means you didn't protect me. So that means you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Now, if I go out and cheat because you cheated, then that means I'm being vindictive. I'm being the emotional woman that I am. You know how y'all be like, oh, y'all emotional, we logical. Exactly. So you be more logical and make sure I'm not hurt because you're the protector, and I won't act emotionally based off of your moves as a leader.
So
I hate you.
Let's address the elephant in the room real quick. Let's just address the elephant in the room. Let's address the elephant in the room.
What's the elephant, Dean?
What's the elephant in the room, Dean?
We want that.
Nah, we here now.
All right.
What's the elephant in the room?
Elephant in the room is there's a big double standard with people in their sexuality.
Oh God.
Yes.
Ooh.
It is.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
switched kind of quick. Let me sip some water.
Sip some water, Black.
We got hair now.
So the question is, and I want y'all to hold on. Listen. Women are accepted as bisexual, but men aren't. And why? Let's talk about it.
Because y'all the leaders, and if a man is bisexual, y'all just say they gay, and if a woman is bisexual, y'all are intrigued.
Keyword, y'all.
Can I say why?
I said men.
Let's go back.
I said men. I started out with men. I said men.
Can I say why?
Yeah, you can't go ahead, Bishop.
Because first of all,
A man
if we want to
can't.
be technical,
A man
In
can't.
his face like that.
if we want to be technical,
I was sharing.
if we want to be technical, a man that tries that is labeled gay because at the end of the day, there's not many women out here that want a bisexual man. See, on the flip side, we would accept a woman who says, "Oh, I like eating Gucci."
Oh, that sounds like a double standard to me, but go ahead.
It is
It is a double standard. That's the whole point of bringing it up.
I'm speaking to it. It is a double standard.
It's a big
You know
double
what I'm
standard.
saying?
Messing with you, Bob.
But I ain't mad at that double standard.
Of
You
course
feel
you're
me?
not, 'cause
I
it's in
agree
your
with
favor.
it. But no, I just
Hold on,
agree
'cause I
with
got one of the
it. It
bust
ain't in
your
my
ass.
favor. I don't deal with men. I just don't.
I'm saying that you agree. No, I'm saying you agree with the woman being bisexual because it benefits you. It could benefit you. That's what I was saying. But the man being bisexual does not benefit you because you're not into men. That's what I said. That's what I was saying.
But on a bigger scale, you see how you just said that men are more pleasing to our women and what she likes than the women because y'all don't want to.
Oh, I didn't say that because I don't like women.
You wouldn't admit to that?
No, because I'm not. But you go.
You had your hand up.
Listen, yo.
Because this is definitely in the room.
Sound like them women.
Baltimore Twitter, Baltimore Facebook.
Oh, we know.
Something went down on Baltimore Twitter,
all right,
Facebook.
let's get to it. I'm going to do what I always do. Bisexual, by definition, is a person who is sexually attracted not exclusively to people of one particular gender. So that don't say that just because she like both, that she cool, or he like both, or he cool. It's both. It's supposed to be equal. Now, the thing is, like, especially nowadays, like, there's a lot of women that sit up there and want a threesome with two dudes. There's a lot of women out here like that's open to that, of getting two dudes crack them. But in my opinion, a threesome is everybody interacting with each other. So a lot of women are open to that. No, I'm telling you.
His eyebrows itching.
It's okay. You can be the rock right now. I'm telling you. No. But here's the thing. The thing is the fact that it's acceptable on one side, not the other. That's a double standard. But why? Especially when y'all women do something. I'll take two dicks. A lot of y'all will take two dicks at the same time if y'all could. And I had those conversations. I know y'all, a lot of y'all would. Some of y'all won't say it, but a lot of y'all are saying it. Y'all will take two dicks.
Are those the type of bitches you get, or the quality bitches? Which one is that?
I'm not judging.
Which one takes two dicks?
I'm not judging that.
Tell you that they taking two dicks.
Quality bitches will take it too.
So as a woman,
A girl who don't know that
she
stuff.
free. As a woman,
Is it quality though? If she would do it,
that's not my place to call it.
I mean, you say quality women would too.
So does it make? Hold on. So does it make her not quality if she does?
We asking. I'm asking.
It was a question. I said, is that quality? Is that quality? First of all, put it this
way. Because plenty of women that take one dick that is not, they ain't got an ounce of quality in their blood.
Bullshit.
Put it this way, though. Put it this way.
It's a woman that take one dick that ain't got an ounce of quality.
Are you wifing the chick that you and your man ran the train on?
Me? No.
Are you wifing the chick that you? So is it quality?
But I'm pretty sure I've wifed a chick that probably got a train ran over.
It's not quality to me.
So boom, you just got a new ride to carry around all your bags, and there's still one thing left. You gotta go get your tags. Don't worry about it. Elite Tags will get you in and out in just a flash. Stop on by Elite Tags for your Maryland tag and titles. We specialize in 1 to 2 year tag renewal, address change, new tags, new title, temporary tags, transfer tags, duplicate title, and transfer title. No need to be down. Elite Tags will make sure you're driving around. Pull on up 5501 Ricerstown Road or call us up 667-273-8771.
That was the question, but you didn't want to answer it when I asked it.
No, I said me.
I said, was it
for me?
Is it quality? That's what I asked you.
Quality for me is different. See, quality, you got good pussy getting ran through. I'm not doing it.
I said a specific
I'm not doing it,
bro.
I'm not doing it.
All right, that's what I asked you the first time.
Niggas are still cuffing.
We talking about around the question.
Her value went down.
Let's get back to general.
Her value went down for sure. If she got G, her value.
Y'all nuts.
I mean, Chief, you know you're not wifing no girl like that. Come on now.
They not.
You wifing a girl.
Why though? Because that's not quality.
I'm not fucking no chick.
Then as though you're not wifing her, would you wife a girl that's showing your man's hip?
You said what?
Would you wife walk down the aisle with a chick with you and your man?
First of all, I'm not hitting nobody with my man.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
about the quality. Does that mean that she's not, that's quality because she hit you and your man?
Because I can't say that. You know why? Because guess what? No disrespect. This is not actual. You could. I could want you right now, right? You could have had a train ran on you 2 weeks. That ain't got shit to do with me. I don't know what the fuck would you want.
Make it up. Make it up.
So hold on. So does that not make you quality? Does that not make you quality? Yes or no?
If you hit me,
yes or no?
It's no for me. No.
So now you're not. So you're calling yourself non-quality.
Yeah, because if you put yourself in a compromising situation,
Somebody ring the bell. Cat police. Call the fucking cat police. toxic.
No,
Please,
I'm gonna tell you
I'm
why.
gonna take my headphones off.
Y'all done normalized being hoes, prostitutes.
But I'm gonna tell you why.
And being freak ass bitches so much, y'all normalize that shit. That shit is not normal.
But Dean, I'm gonna tell you why. Let me tell you why though. If you wouldn't wife me because somebody ran a train on me, then why would I put myself in a situation to not be wife when I know that I want to be married?
I never said I wouldn't. I don't know.
No, I said, well, she asked you if you and your man.
What woman is gonna be honest with you and tell you every goddamn dick she done had in her anyway?
And what I said was, if you and your man, hit a chick.
I'm not hitting.
I know you said that, but he said no. So I'm gonna go with his answer because you said you're not gonna do it. He said no. Why did he say no? He said no because that's not what he do. That's not quality to him. So what I'm saying is, why would I put myself in a compromising position? Because I know I want to be wife. Why would I let men run a train on me? That's when you asked her the question. You asked her, do you lose quality? And we said yes. You lose
quality when you become a straight up hoe. It's just normalized.
So can I ask you a question?
And men love hoes.
Hold on, Chief.
Men love hoes. Let's be for real.
So can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Y'all fuck hoes. Y'all love. She fuck hoes. What's the difference? Y'all love hoes.
So you tell. So if you found out that I had a threesome,
y'all love hoes.
I lose quality.
I love it.
As a man, that's a double standard. Because no,
you wouldn't lose quality. However,
but you know that's the double standard. You know that's the double standard. You know that.
Why? Because it make me the man?
Because that's
why?
Because you normalize a freak ass
Answer the question. Does it make me the man?
Because society.
Why is it a double standard? Because society says what?
You gonna let me finish?
You gotta answer the question first.
That's what I was asking.
You can expound once you answer the question.
You said why.
Answer the question.
You said why. You said why. Because society has set forth that men can be promiscuous and women can't.
Exactly.
That's not
the real answer.
That is. What's the real answer?
That's not the real answer. I'm asking y'all.
So I'm telling you.
You said if you had a threesome and I found out that you had a threesome, would you?
That doesn't make me lose value.
It doesn't.
But if y'all get two niggas on y'all, it make y'all lose value.
Hell yeah!
I asked every man in here, and they said they wouldn't wife it.
I ain't mad at it.
And if you actually knew that a man ran the train on a girl, you still
run the train on her.
Or you just gonna fuck her like the rest and keep it moving?
Guess what? Because there's niggas that have done dirtier shit to women on a single tip than two niggas running on double train. So that's why I don't care. That's none of my business. Whatever you did prior to me is your business.
Drop your OnlyFans.
That's her business, correct. But at the end of the day, are you still pursuing this shit?
No, I'm dead ass serious though.
I rest my case.
Because that's the problem with people. People are so self-absorbed about what the fuck you were doing prior to them.
But you just said you.
Why are you so self-absorbed about what a person did prior to you? That shit don't matter.
You just said you're not dealing with it.
Fuck out of here.
You just said you're not dealing with it.
So because I went, so I got locked up. I've been in jail. Why does that concern you?
It doesn't. Come on, it doesn't concern me.
Man, it's 1,000,001 facets that we could talk about that though.
That's true.
It's the same shit.
At the end of the day, you just said that you're not dealing with it. So I rest my case.
End of subject. People are too fucking self-absorbed about the past.
What the fuck?
I don't think it's self-absorbed about the past. I think they're too.
It is.
No, I think they're too.
It is.
No, I think they're too. I think they're too worried about what other people think of their choices. I don't think that they care about a person's past per se. I think they care about what people think of the choices they make because of that person's past. So for me, I wouldn't care if you went to jail or if you had a threesome because that has nothing to do with me. Everything from the time we start dating going forward is what matters to me.
Thank you. That's it.
So
that's it.
With the whole double standard thing when it comes to sexuality,
that's it.
Are you looking at it the exact same way though? Are you looking at that the same way? So if a guy in his past has had those instances where he was with another guy.
Oh hell no.
That's a triple standard. I don't think nobody's going for that.
Oh hell no.
Would it still matter what y'all doing at that moment?
I think it would because one thing I do understand is that a lot of men do not disclose that information. So by the time I find out, then you've been deceptive. So now not only do you have that bisexual tag, that means you are deceptive. So I don't know if one.
You could be doing a lot more, but it's more the deception that's killing it.
You could have a disease that you ain't telling me about. Now I'm just looking at you like you gonna lie about anything.
Right. But
you ain't come in and say, "Oh, I like men and women." You was just like, "What's up with you? Let's do this."
Up front with that.
When are they up front?
Oh,
wake it up. Wake it up.
Hold on,
She about to get put in timeout.
Real talk.
When are they up front?
She's out of order.
Y'all up front.
She
when they meet you.
open your ears. She out of order. Open your ears. She is out of order right now.
I would personally like to say that that's my friend, and I asked her to be on this show.
I got it.
Stop that.
So again, the elephant in the room. We had this situation, like I said, Black Baltimore Twitter, Baltimore Facebook. Boss Lady T, when it comes to sexuality and the double standard of women can like women and they're still accepted. My question is, and this is a more intricate question then, because why is it that rich men are allowed to be bisexual but not broke men?
It's the money. Because they got money. That's all.
Wait.
So basically, it's a price tag on anything.
Wait.
Listen, we all know the price tag.
Let me finish the question. Because if it's the money, then right, is it actually the sexuality that's the issue, or it's the financial stability that's the issue?
I'm gonna say the financial stability.
So you okay with a man being bisexual?
I'm not okay, but
no, not you. I'm saying,
okay. Don't ask me that shit.
Chill, Jewel. Easy killer.
The society is if you got enough money, you can like whatever you want, because we can run down the list of rich men that has done the same thing and it's been on the forefront for years.
Yeah, and never been scolded for or anything.
The Young Bucks of the world, all these guys have been heard of being with trannies or...
Somebody say, ain't no man gonna tell a woman that he fucking like dick, straight up. I agree. No man is telling,
But I'm saying as far as like the sexuality...
I said it ain't no market for that type of man. I said it ain't no type of market for that man.
It's definitely financial. I don't feel like unless that's what you're literally into. No female wants a man who's sharing dick and getting bent over. That is women who prefers that. That's why I said that at first.
I asked Twitter that question, and a lot of y'all like that.
At first, it's a lot of women. It's women, a handful of women who really prefers that. But majority of women, if we don't even like sharing our men with a female, why do we want you bent over getting chat with your homeboy? It's bad enough we gotta fight with y'all for your homeboys anyways. Y'all always with y'all homeboys.
Set it to the corner.
So why should we like y'all being shared? That's a quiz.
I don't know. Y'all tell us.
Well, no. Why should we like y'all being shared?
Y'all tell us.
All right, case one. Listen, I like women.
Shared as far as what? No, be specific. Shared as far as what?
Let me finish. Can I get into it?
Shared.
All right, case one. I love women. Oh, I like women.
Me too.
Like I remember I was talking to. Me too is crazy.
But he over here talking about I like it. You don't hear him. I like it. And he like me too.
I'm a bitch about. Listen, all right. So listen. I remember I was talking to a woman. And she told me she like women. I cut her off immediately. Not because I didn't fuck with her, but because I'm like, yo,
that wasn't serving.
No, I'm like, you only know what the fuck you is about yourself. So how am I gonna fuck with somebody who don't know themselves? Did the story just come back around? People need to know themselves? No, I'm just saying.
Do they need to know themselves or not?
Now she caught you up in the two rapper scandal.
I'm being honest. It's a real conversation.
Go to the locker room. You're sweating. Go to the locker room.
I'll fuck with her. We was having a conversation. They got like girls or something. She got quiet and he started crying. So what are you crying for?
Oh, she's
so you like girls? Stable. Oh wow, so you couldn't be real with me. How can I be real with you? You ain't real with me. So I stopped talking to her. We wound up talking to each other again, but at the end of the day, she like men and women. That's something I gotta take into account. So if I could be accepting to a woman like men and women, why is it so hard for women to accept men that like men and women? It's double standard. It's double standard.
No, it's not.
It's a double standard.
That's your preference.
No, it's not.
That's your preference.
No, y'all preference.
No, it's a double standard.
Everybody is entitled to their own preference. Who wants a man that's with another man? What female wants a man with another man? Except for the little bit that does.
Let me tell you what's double preference. So if I'm double preference. So if I'm dealing with her, she a bisexual, right? She a bisexual, right? But if he do it, he a faggot.
Cook.
He gay, he a faggot.
Cook.
Not bisexual, he a faggot.
Goodness gracious.
By your term. Y'all lying.
That's not.
Am I lying?
So all the men that's here.
No. Am I lying though?
That's not Joel.
To all the men that's here, do you feel like your homeboys can be bisexual, or do you think they're gay?
Am I lying?
It's no such thing as bisexual.
My point exactly.
No, am I lying though?
It's no such thing as bisexual. You like one more than the other.
I get the definition of bisexual.
We heard the definition.
We know the definition. But
it doesn't matter. This man just said it. A man just said it.
I'm not in Webster's. I'm not in Webster's.
This man said the definition.
I'm not quoting.
You just asked the question and he gave his opinion. What are you talking about?
I'm not quoting in Webster's, but there's no such thing as a bisexual man.
There's no such thing as
in
somebody
this world.
You just greedy.
Listen.
You just like dick and pussy. That's it. You're greedy.
A person. It's not a man or woman. A person.
Women
You're a human being. You're a human being, right?
But
You're a human being, though, right?
He said
you're a human being, right?
He answered your question.
You're a human being, right?
He already answered your question.
Bob, you're a human being, right?
He answered your question.
Are you a fucking human being?
He already answered your question, bro.
You're a human being, right? She a human being, right? There's no gender to it. It says a person. I'm going by definition, sir.
We heard the definition.
We know the definition of bisexual. I think everybody on the live knows what bisexual is. Do you feel like
my moral compass does not
such thing as bisexual?
Go by that dictionary terms.
Y'all going for that on live?
Let
me know. Is y'all going for the bisexuality?
We not men, real men. There's no such thing as bisexual.
Exactly.
There's no such thing as bisexual. When you cross that line, you are over there. This is what I say. What I say, Hold on. We had this conversation.
Over there is insane.
I said, listen, a straight male.
Cross the
Listen, a straight male goes straight. A man that likes men and women is
crazy.
That's crazy.
The dicular was crazy.
The dicular is wilder. That's crazy.
What did he say?
I'm about to go home.
Hey, you ain't going away yet.
Hey, somebody cut my mic.
Shit. Liking men and women is diagonal. You're not straight. You're not a straight male. No longer. That's not bisexual.
So,
you gonna keep doing
again, we know it's a double standard when it comes to sexuality. Clearly, because I think we all got. I don't think most of us agree with the same thing. I think.
I just get definitions.
Minister Toxic was more so referencing the definition.
Thank you.
It was still
the definition.
We know the definition.
Real life. We be in real life.
Yeah, the definition wasn't
not Webster's life. Real life.
Men say this though. Men say this. Men say you can't be bisexual. If you cross that line, you're gay. Men say that.
So is women gay too? The same sex.
But y'all love it.
I didn't say that. You can change the dynamic.
No.
The question is the question.
She just said she don't love it. I'm saying y'all love it. That's all I'm saying.
Anybody who jump, we still on the same point as greedy.
No, we not greedy. The essence of women.
No. Just don't say we. You ain't hear what she said. Don't say we. Don't say we. No, did you hear?
No,
don't say we. Did you hear what she said? Did you hear what she said?
To each his own.
She said who likes both.
To each his own, right?
She said who likes both. Don't say we.
To each his own, then, right?
Yep. Sit back slowly.
Right, Jules?
Sit back slowly.
I like her. Yes.
I ain't never seen the quarterback down.
Listen, they just want to.
Hey, I ain't never seen the quarterback down.
Listen, but I ain't gonna let the team fall.
Hey,
I ain't gonna let the team fall. He was taking up for men, but he ain't know what she had just said, so it didn't sound real crazy on the audio.
She was in the right. I was in the wrong.
What about you, Bob?
So again, that double standard.
Bob agree with a woman.
Bob agreed. She's right.
That double.
No, but dead serious. She was talking about. She was saying men are greedy, but she was talking about men that like both. And then he was like, "No, we not greedy." I was like, "Wait, bro, you're not we, bro. Calm down."
I don't speak for them type of men.
All right, just making sure. That's why I had to help you out.
Oh, this is a good episode.
So again, man, it's just kind of like this double standard.
No, keep drinking.
This double standard idea, especially when it comes to sexuality,
my nigga,
it holds a lot of weight on different levels, right? Because again, we talking about financially rich men that can live a double standard. They can be bisexual and women still love it because of the financial stability.
So I feel like that my protection is being broken once another man knows that he broke you. Like I feel like you can't protect yourself with that secret being out there and somebody knows who you really are. When it comes down to it, like, so put it this way. The money don't save you from when somebody wants to embarrass you in front of people. Money don't save you from that embarrassment. So at the end of the day, if I want my man to provide and protect for me, yes, he has the money and the power per se when it comes to me. But if another man know that he did something sexual to my man, he could use that at any time, which means that his finances can be you feel me? His finances can be messed with, and so can his power, which means my protection goes away. Right. Whatever day that this comes out, my protection goes away. So that means, again, you as a man have failed.
Agreed.
That's fair.
So the money doesn't mean anything because the money can't build the power back up.
But in certain situations, what I'm
She preached.
If your stepfather, if you find out your stepfather, no shade to your mother or your situation. If you find out your stepfather is about that life,
A furry.
you gonna look at him every time you come in the house like
A fruit roller.
This is out here. You feel me? So even though he
never had respect for that man ever.
But even though your mom still has that protection over her, he still pays her bills, you're not going to respect him as a man. I don't want to go out in public in a dangerous world that we live in and know that my man not being respected. Ain't no way.
That's why when Bob That's why when Bob was saying what he was saying, I was agreeing with him. 80% of men is going to look at you if you like men or done anything sexual with a man, you gay. You just gay. There's no bisexual in it. So I agree with what he was saying. I was more or less saying, since there's so many different levels of the double standard of the sexuality,
you was talking about the money.
Bringing on the financial security of it, a lot of women, very attractive women.
Did Drake not smack Diddy? Or
That was about music, right?
But it's like go viral.
You think Diddy smacked Drake?
It was a viral throw. I don't even think nobody smacked him.
What you think? What you think, Diddy?
First of all, if you to answer that question, just watch the Drake Champs episode with Diddy, and that'll answer your
because
question.
she got more lawyer money than me. She got more lawyer money than me. I'm not bringing that case to the table. I'm gonna be like,
I agree, but
I'll be on my Cardi B.
I think they both got flip wrists. I think they both got flip wrists. I'm not here to say
flip wrists.
We've heard
flip wrists.
We don't know who got smacked, but we know rich niggas were smacking each other. We know that, right?
Utterly insane.
Hey, Glow. Hey, Glow. Think about it. Look. I mean, that was back in free.
Broke wrists.
And on that note, episode 11 is coming to an end.
Yeah, party with me. You gotta come party with me.
So again, like I said, we got a lot of double standards we can dive into, man. We can keep on diving into this. I think the sexuality one is like probably the one that like it drives everybody to a different stance because a man can always say have a threesome. And it's like women are quick to defend. Well, if she have a threesome for you, well, what if she want 2 men? And then all of a sudden you got men that's
not
saying,
all, but lots.
So let's go to why or maybe Quavo and Sweetie no longer dates is because remember she supposedly dated Diddy's son or whatever, and then they had said something about a threesome, and she was like, oh, if he let me bring another man in,
right.
And they was broke up,
so
and then they broke up after that, right?
I wanted to bring that. That's